Hey, we are not going to line up and go anymore. They know where they go. They're side by side. We'll fix it.
Still got those shirts available from Main Attraction Graphics and Apparel. Leftover Rumble shirts, the Leftover Rumble 3 t-shirts. All colors, all sizes, and t-shirts, long sleeve and hoodies. T-shirts for $8, long sleeves for $10, and $20 for the hoodies. Go check them out. Main Attraction Graphics and Apparel. They can take care of your graphics and apparel t-shirt needs. Call them up at 910-713-3240. That's 910-713-3240. Main Attraction Graphics and Apparel. We'll get ready for the restart. Again, no laps complete. Scott Heath, the man that'll bring him to the green again for 25 laps in Pro Super Heavy. Attention, Predator 425, get lined up. You are next. Clone Heavy, you will follow. They're going to come to green here this time by out of turn number 4. Ready for the second attempt at the start. Green's in the air. We're underway. Pro Super Heavy. So here we go. 4 wide. Here we go. 4 wide. Will we go 5 wide? Yes, they will. 5 wide. The back stretch to 3. Holy smokes. And now we got one spun off 4. They went 4 wide. The other guy stuck it to the bottom and said, I'm going to go 5 wide. They made it stick on the back straightaway. Then the man that was at the top shelf got spun. And they're 3 wide, still going out of turn 4. Middle of the back pack. Is this? Here we go again! Back straightaway, 4 wide, and back again into the corner, slicing and dicing like it's a draft in Daytona or Talladega, moving through the field. 3 wide, 3 rows deep across the stripe as they go back into the corner, and still out in front is Scott Heath in 192. 3 wide again to the back straightaway. Holy smokes, these boys are on it in paradise. Heath, Yancey, Gardner, Owens, Gaylord, your top 5. 25 laps here in Pro Super Heavy. Exiting off the corner again. They'll come to speed. Garner hitting his marks now. Things finally settle down for a little bit. The chaos ensues now, is now dimmered away. Garner and Heath settle for 1 and 2. Carts now dropping on the attrition rate as we're working lap 6 now of 25. 25 laps is the distance on a 15-minute time limit for this Pro Super Heavy event. Three wide again at the flag stand almost. Nope, thought better of it with Garner now, the new leader. Scott Heath has fell back to second. Garner in the 20. Here he comes. He's your new man out in front. Randy Garner in the number 20. Scott Heath the second. John Yancey sits in third, and they are right there nestled with each other, tighter than a lid on a pickle jar. One wrong slip, and somebody will capitalize as they go into 1. Oh, trouble back straight away. One's carrying sheet metal cones and more to boot, and the leader just ran over a piece of fiberglass as well. Caution's got to come out for that one. We go under yellow again. Coming up on midnight. What's the old cliche they say? After midnight, we're going to let it all hang out. It is still going on here at Paradise Raceway. Great racing. Probably the race of the night so far has been in this class, Pro Super Heavy. We just had an incident on the back straightaway. One cart got collected a cone. Also got a lot of fiberglass sheet metal damage to boot. And then the leader, got to worry about the condition of the leader of the number 20 of Randy Gardner as he ran over that piece of debris that was on the back straightaway. They got put down by that cart, but it looks like he's able to continue and roll along. They will nestle each other back for the restart, led by Garner, Heath, Yancey, Owens, and Gaylord. And we work now another lap before going to green. Coming up on midnight, today's broadcast of the Saturday portion of the 2019 New Year's Race in Paradise Rumble 3 is an exclusive production of CRN Sports Network and the Community Radio Network to Paradise Raceway. Solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience, any publication, reproduction, retransmission of the accounts used without the express written consent of Henry Marie Terry Odom of Paradise Raceway or executive producer Trace Nide of the Community Radio Network and CRN Sports is restricted and prohibited. Back for the restart here. 8 laps in of 25. Out in front is Randy Garner. But here we go again. 3 wide, 3 wide. Here we go again. Back to 1. Now they'll kill back out with each other. Trying it again into the corner. Back to the back stretch off of turn 4. Randy Garner leading the way. Scott Heath now falls back to third. Tracy Owens will go to second. Cassidy Causey to fourth. Clint Mills has now moved his way to the 5th spot as they go to the back stretch. Whoop! Slip sliding away. 4 wide again, but he got in the grass. Hold on. Trent Rabin. Randy Garner just after halfway, this time by 25 laps the distance. Working lap number 12. 13 to go. They are doubled up 3 rows deep, 3 wide when they came across the start-finish line that time. What a race these guys have put on in Pro Super Heavy. Got one jumping the hill in 4. Got a couple of carts going behind. Will still stay green. He's out of the harm's way area. Randy Garner still leads in 20X. Tracy Owens is in the number 2 spot. Clint Mills is in 3rd. Tony Gaylord, Sean Ward, the top 5. And Pro Super Heavy rolling on here. 25 laps of distance. Now they come to 10 to go. This time by. 10 laps to go. This time by. Here they come, off of turn 4, back across the line, coming to the crosshairs of the finish of this race now. We're working now final 10 laps, under 10 remaining, 8 to go. Now make it 7 to go when they flash under the flag stand. And still out in front is the red 20 of Randy Garner. He has held off the pack by 1.504 seconds the interval. 1.5 seconds the interval over Gaylord and Clint Mills and Owens and O'Connor. They come to the line. They're still all single file in a race that started with 5 wide. That's right, 5 wide on the back straightaway. Has now nestled from 4 wide to 3 wide to single file. And it's Big Red. Randy Garner out in front. He's got 5 to go this time by. 5 laps remaining for number 20, Randy Garner. The 20X, that is. A 119X of Tony Gaylord is trying to reel him in, but he's also trying to hold off the likes of a former NASCAR UARA Stars late model competitor in Clint Mills. To the line, 3 to go. Randy Garner still hitting his marks to the back straightaway. He has opened up about half a track length, or 2 corners actually, the distance now over Garner to Gaylord. But Gaylord's trying to reel back in on that interval as they go to the back straightaway. They got 2 laps to go. 2 laps remaining being shown by your flagman as Randy Garner hits his marks to the back straightaway off of turn number 4 to the line. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. From 5 wide to 4 wide to fiberglass, debris, contact, and more. Off of turn 4, the survivor is Randy Garner of Pro Super Heavy. Second spot's going to go to Tony Gaylord. Clint Mills for 3rd. Tim O'Connor 4th, and Tracy Owens your top 5. Thank you, Brian Ivy. Randy Garner started this race in 5th, and he puts it in victory lane in a wild show. Pro Super Heavy. Man, I wish my buddy Kim Bartlett, MPH Productions, I wish somebody on Facebook that might have been recording got that shot 5 wide on the back straightaway. Of course, I'm doing a radio broadcast, so I have to try to paint a picture with color. They were 5 wide, took it all the way 4 wide into turn 3 and 4. Then finally, the cart that was at the top of the shelf that tried to make it go 5 wide on the back straightaway lost it and spun. I thought for a second, though, they were going to try to go 5 wide or at least 4 wide all the way around the racetrack. What a job Pro Super Heavy drivers did. What a phenomenal race they just put on. Up next is Predator. Predator 425 is coming up next, and then it's going to be Clone Heavy. And then I'm going to let my buddy Blake Harris from Shelby, North Carolina, jump in and step in for a few minutes for a few races. Let me take a breather. Predator 425 is coming up, followed by Clone Heavy. Then we got Pro Junior 2, so all those classes are going to be on the racetrack. Predator 425 will be next. All right, Predator 425. Let's give you your starting lineup for that race coming up here next. $14 races down, 10 races remain. And that big Rumble coming up later tonight as well. 40 laps, 5,000 to win for the Rumble 3. After 3 attempts, almost 2 months, trying to have that race at Triple T Raceway, it has been rescheduled, revenued for today, tonight, this morning for the Rumble 3. 5,000 to win here at Paradise Raceway, part of the 2019 New Year's race at Paradise. Just got even bigger and better with the Rumble 3. That's going to be coming up here shortly tonight. All right, Predator 425, let's give you your starting lineup on the pole with a speed of 16.660 seconds in time. A time best speed of 43.217 miles per hour. It's the car number 728. That's going to be Timothy Pope. He'll be on the pole. Starting second, he'll be the number 22. It's going to be Nick Blackburn. Nick Blackburn in 22. Starting third, car number 4 of Kenneth Dizzy Root. He'll start third. Starting fourth is Ryan Walsh in 31. In top 5, XXX of Sean Ward. Starting sixth, Todd Wade in the 711. He'll start sixth. Starting seventh, Benji Bryan in 08. Starting eighth will be the 154 of Joe Strickland. Starting ninth will be Seth Wilson in 23. And starting 10th will be the 19X of Eli York. Moving on to 14 starters.